What is up, you guys? My name is Marcellus, and today I'm going to bring you a video discussing how to get your friends, your peers, everybody else that you know into anime. Not as deeply as you, but at least get them into anime and think it's not as weird as and break the stereotypes. And real quick, I got a PM asking, am I really 6'1", 6'2"? Uh, yeah, I am. But yeah. So this is going to give you some recommendations of what to, basically recommend to your friends to get them into anime. Now, and I'm going to tell you why you should choose these series and what genres and series you should avoid from recommending to them. So, first is what to avoid. Do not recommend anything with a very, very deep meaning. And again, this all can depend on what the person likes. But do not recommend them something like let's see, I wouldn't say Sword Art Online, but Berserk. Don't recommend people something like Berserk off the bat, because they'll think it's cool and then they'll start getting creeped out and then it'll go back to that stereotype of anime is just weird and the people who watch it are weird. But again, this could all depend on what the person likes. Say the person likes a certain stuff involving politics and evil governments and stuff like that. You can recommend them Full Metal Alchemist. And I do recommend, and I do hope some of you recommend Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood, or the first one, to somebody who wants to get into anime, because it's a very good anime with underlying subliminal messages, and you can watch it over and over again. Well, the first time I watched it, I had to rewatch it again to get the full concept of it. But it was such a great anime that I didn't mind watching it twice. Another thing you should avoid is things like I want to say gender bending, stuff like that. Don't recommend them stuff like that. But yeah, what you should recommend to them, I wouldn't say recommend Dragon Ball Z, because they might have seen that when they were younger, and I'm telling you right now, I can't sit through the whole series of Dragon Ball Z because of everything that I've seen. I mean, I've seen certain episodes. I've seen the whole series one time through, but I can't go back and watch it again because I've seen that episode or certain episodes more than 10 times. And I wouldn't recommend you, say, go watch Dragon Ball Z, because they might have seen it and they might get bored with seeing the same thing over and over. So don't recommend them Dragon Ball Z. Now, what you do want to recommend them is something like Bleach. Bleach is a shonen with one of the best pickups ever. Like, the first arc is amazing. The Soul Society arc is just action, a lot of good music, a lot of good animation. You want to recommend that to somebody. You also want to recommend somebody the first part of Naruto. Now, after they watch the first part of Naruto and they find out that the second part, warn them, like, it's not as good as the first part, but recommend somebody the first part of Naruto because it's very good. This arcs in that first part is awesome. Chunin exam, Sasuke retrieval arc, the action is amazing, the soundtrack is amazing, the animation is great. Only thing that would probably get under the nerves is Naruto, because his voice really gets on my nerves. What else would you recommend? You would recommend them Yu Yu Hakusho, one of the most pure shonen ever, no filler, it's just pure action with character development, and when they start to realize that Yusuke is growing up, they'll enjoy that. So, and they'll feel like they're growing with Yusuke Urameshi. Now, don't recommend anybody One Piece and try, force it upon them, because it's not going to make them want to watch it and all 700 episodes through. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Like it, comment what you think you should recommend to people that want to get into anime. Do not forget to subscribe, and yes, I have a code in almost fucking June.